The Bible says, and David divided them into courses among the sons of Levi. In the Old Testament, you served God according to your course, your window of time and window of influence into which you and others would minister to the Lord. And in the New Testament, Paul writes about finishing his course. Paul was concerned with finishing that window of time, that sphere of influence, those people around him, and that space that God had given him to serve God, to run his race. Your course is different than my course, and my course is different than your course, but we've each got a course to run for the Lord. A window of time, a sphere of influence, a moment when we can serve God with our strength, with our gifts, with our talents, with our time. The question is, will you finish your course with joy? Paul's desire was to finish his course, to finish that window of time, to finish that space God had given him to serve with joy, that there would be no regrets, there would be no shame at the judgment seat of Christ. When you finish running your race, when you've completed your course, will there be joy? Will there be rejoicing? Will there be a crown of rejoicing? Because you've done what you could do in the space and the time that God has given you to do it. Today, if you're saved, you're on your course. You're running your race. Are you going to use the little bit of time God's given you to serve the God that gave it to you? Will you gobble it all up for yourselves? Will you finish your course with joy, or will there be shame and regret at the judgment seat of Christ?